Good evening, I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us. Rick has the night off. Medford Police searching for the suspect, that is, in last night's stabbing. The victim, a man without gang ties. Local law enforcement says a recent rise in gang-related crimes is straining the department's resources. News 10's Jessica DeNova has details in tonight's top story at 6.
A routine walk home from work turned life-threatening for the victim in Wednesday night's stabbing inside a West Medford home. Residents on Plum Street say they saw a man riding a bike next to the victim. Medford police say the victim was being asked about gang ties and was threatened with a knife after denying any connections.
I'm not in a gang. I don't want to have anything to do with any gangs, and I get along with generally everybody.
Able to get away, the victim flagged down an officer and reported the incident.
It's pretty ironic that this victim actually flagged down the officer and said he was having a problem with this individual just minutes before he was attacked and stabbed.
But as police searched for the suspect, the man caught up with the victim again.
And this time the victim believed he was going to be stabbed.
Residents sitting in front of their home said they saw the victim rushing toward their house.
It actually runs past him and into their house.
As the victim tried to explain himself to the confused strangers while calling police, the residents tried to get the victim out of their home, but when the suspect got to the door, they knew the victim needed help.
They actually try and block the suspect, keep him out of the house, but he's able to kick in the door, force his way in, and start stabbing the victim right there in the living room.
After the residents pulled the suspect off the wounded men, witnesses say the victim ran out, ending up at another stranger's home on Benson Street. From there, he was taken to the hospital. Neighbors say the suspect took off through Union Park.
He was wearing a blue bandana, which would indicate to us that he's involved in the Sureo gang.
Now, investigators are questioning known members of the gang to see if the suspect has ties to them. And Budreau says with increased unsolved gang crimes in the neighborhood in recent weeks, residents will see heavy police presence on their streets, even if it means paying overtime for the department.
We do budget for things like that. We budget for overtime that is incurred from big cases, whether they're homicides or shootings or where we have to dedicate more personnel to an area such as this.
Covering your news in Medford, Jessica DeNova, News 10.
Medford police say the victim is recovering at Rogue Regional Medical Center. Meanwhile, investigators are searching for a Latino male in his 20s, about 5'6" to 5'8". He was last seen riding a BMX bike, wearing dark clothes and a blue bandana. News 10 has partnered with local police to help stop gang violence in your town. Visit our website at KTVL.com for more on how you can help solve the gang problem in your area.